Good morning. It's Friday. Ready for the long weekend today. Um, yeah, so weather doesn't look all that great, but you never know. You never know. Looking pretty dark out there right now. I'm just going to tilt this up just a tad bit. There we go. Hopefully you can see my head now. There we go. Okay, so Pilates stretch today. Let's get started. Nice big arm circles all the way up and around for 3 and the other way. Pilates stretch, we work on range of motion, lengthening, right? Nice and slow movements. Other arm all the way up and around. Reach all the way back there, all the way up. Try to come up to your ear and down. And the other way. 1, 2, and 3. All right, nice big shoulder rolls all the way up and down. 2, 3, and the other way. 3, 2, and 1. All right, that's rib cage up, right? Off their hip bones. Should be a space in between your hip bones and your rib cage. Your core is engaged. Breath is out. Core is engaged. All right. Palms are forward, so your shoulders are back into their sockets where they can be. You can bring them back. Nice. All right. Let's reach up nice and high. Reach, 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 and just slowly start to stretch it out. Slowly swaying. Nice and smooth. Why did not that start? All right, sorry, keep going. All right, slowly sway and side to side. Go with the wind. Oh, I didn't even see that. There we go. All right, slowly sliding side to side. What's going on here? Okay. Sorry, I just have to move this around. Got right in the middle here. There we go. All right, so slowly moving side to side. And all the way up nice and tall. Nice big deep breath in. And let's come down those side walls. Booty back. And all the way up nice and tall. Reaching for those side walls. Nice big deep breath up. Let it all hang out. Squeeze those glutes. Squeeze. One more. All the way up to the sky and back down. And let's come all the way down to your sides. All right, let's get working on those hips. All right, standing nice and tall. Tilt that pelvis a bit and around. Up and around. 3. Other way. 3, 2, and 1. And the other leg. Nice controlled breathing. Make sure you make that breath work for you, right? Breath work will make things easier and you'll move further into the pose, all the way up on your tippy toes. All right. All right. And down on 1, up on 2. Squeezing those calves. All right, stay up there. Let's turn around, up on your tippy toes, and go the other way. and come down. All right, let's move those ankles. Rolling, big rolls, other way. All right, and let's go on the outside of that foot. And on the inside. Up on those toes. Scrunch across those toes, moving that ankle, pushing your arch forward. All right, and let's pull that shag carpet, pull them towards your toes with your toes. Arch is going up. Pull, relax those toes. Awesome. Give it a little shake. And let's do the other ankle. All the way up and around. And the other way. Well, I'm hoping not for a rainy weekend, but it does not look very good. But being close to the lake, you never know. On the outside of that foot. On the inside. Up on those toes. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Always feels good. Really does. All right, and the plantar fasciitis. Come on, let's bring that arch up. Bring it up. Wiggle those toes. Awesome. Give it a little shake. All right. Standing nice and tall. Okay. Rib cage up. Shoulders are back. Breath is out. Tilt that pelvis a bit. All right. We're going to do our wrists and our ankles. So bring that right leg up. Balancing. Rock and roll the other way. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex and wave it. Woo, 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 woo. Shake it, shake it, shake it. All right, other leg. All right, rolling, rolling, rolling. Other way. Point, flex, point, flex. Wave and shake it. All right, let's jump it out. Okay, let's pat all the way up our bodies, waking up everything. Wake up those glutes. You work those glutes pretty hard. Lower back, coming up to your chest, come back to your stomach, and let's move all those organs around. Just get that fascia, just waking it up, get everything moving. All right, and let's come up our arms. And the other arm. All right, down our necks. Cross our face. Right behind that skull. Oh, okay. Get underneath and wiggle, 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 and let's work out those eyeballs. Shift those eyeballs. Right, left, right, left, up, down, up, down. Roll those eyeballs all the way around. Roll those eyeballs all the way around the other way. Keep shaking. All right. All right. Stretch those arms out. Standing nice and tall. Pulse it forward for 6. Come on. Reach for those opposite walls. Push that cement forward and backwards. And upwards. Reach for those walls. Push it up. And down. 6 circles. Other way. Shake it out. All right. And let's just do the same tiny muscles in our glutes. All right. So we're going to just have your your legs about hip width apart. Let's come up to prayer. All right. Rib cage up, belly in. we're going down. Just pulse it down nice and slowly. All right. Pulse it down. And I want you to squeeze those glutes as you're coming up. Down and up. Down. Squeeze those glutes up. Down. Squeeze those glutes up. Nice and slowly. Going a little further down each time. Keeping that rib cage up and belly in. The booty goes back. Turn sideways. Guess I don't need this in my pocket. All right, so down, squeeze up, down, squeeze up. Going lower and lower. We're just working, warming up all those tiny, tiny muscles that support all around the big ones. All right, we're going low, belly in, going lower. All right, let's go as low as you can go. Pulse it. Lower. Push that booty back. I want your chest open. I want you looking forward. Way back. Your knees should be not over top of those toes. Right? And let's pulse it up. Squeezing those glutes now. Start squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze, and all the way up. Awesome. All right. Let's start off with step 1, 2. Starting off with your right leg. Ready? Right, left, kick, right, left, extend. Swing those arms. Your head's being pulled up to the sky. Nice and tall. Do, 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 do. All right, let's do the other leg. Left, right, kick, left, right, extend. All right, last one. Kick it and extend it. All right, we're going to go to the side. Side lunge, crunch. Ready? Okay. Side lunge. We're staying down here for a second. I always like just to make sure we're stretching things out before we start going too fast. All right. So come all the way up and side lunge crunch for 8. 1. Keeping that belly pulled in. 2. Booty way back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, other side. First one, we stay down there. Stretch it out. Right, nice big deep breath in and out. And then come all the way up and for 8. Side lunge, crunch. Keep that belly pulled into your back. One more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, give those legs a little stretch, little kick, and let's do squat, extend. Let's do our feet about shoulder width apart, a little wider this time. Down and extend it. Down and extend the other side. Stretch. Keep the belly pulled in. More. And we've got it. Woo! Okay, let's stand at the end of your mat. And let's come all the way up to Mountain Man. And just give it a little stretch all the way up there. Let's stretch it over to the one side and to the other side. Back to center. Let's come down those side walls. Nice and slowly coming down to ragdoll. And again, let's pulse that out. Bring those heels down. Let's just stay here for a second. Give a little shake. You can also move those hips side to side. All right, fold those arms. Just hanging. Okay, soft bend in those knees. We're going to roll up our spine, middle of our spine, lowest vertebrae that you can get, and then start rolling up, belly in, chin to chest, and roll those shoulders back, coming up and all the way back down. And this time, let's have our left arm longer than our right. And we're pulsing up the right side of that vertebrae, opening up the right side this time. Start when you can. Weight distributed evenly over both feet. And roll those shoulders back and up and down again. And this time your right arm longer than your left. You got to find that lowest vertebrae. So pulse those legs a little bit just to help you find it. And then roll it up. And roll back, up and down. Walk out to downward dog. Just tuck my shirt in. All right, pulse those feet out. Make sure you can stretch those calves, backs of your legs. And when you can, put those heels down. Let's push away from those hands up on those knuckle pads. Push away from those hands. Chest is being pushed to those knees. Nice big deep breath in and out. Okay, let's sway it side to side. Nice and slowly. Feel the stretch from your baby finger all the way to your hip. Stretch to the other side. And breathe. Okay, let's take that right leg up high behind you. 3 kicks. Bend that knee and look underneath your right armpit. Still pushing your chest to that back knee. Straighten that leg out and we're coming into your chest for 4. 1, all the way back up. 2, 3, and 4. And bring it all the way through to that right thumb. All right, we're in low lunge here. We're just staying here for a second. And let's bring that right arm up. Don't rush it. This is Pilates stretch. Change feet. You're in high plank. Bring the left foot up. Low lunge. Let those gravity work. And then bring that hand all the way up. And we're switching again. Plank. Push those shoulders back. Belly to your back. Bring the other leg up. All right, we're going up to high lunge. So bring both hands in front of that right foot. Palms are being pulled together like magnets. Push up to high lunge. Belly to your back. Try to reach those arms up to the sky. Up and down for 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms all the way down. We're going to the inside of that right foot. Wiggle that right foot out to the side. We're going into pigeon. So wiggle a foot out to this edge. Open up this knee. You're on the edge of your foot, edge of the mat. Then have your palm on the outside. Push the knee into palm. Bring it in. Bring it out. Bring it in. Bring it out. We're working on that hip. Awesome. All right. From here, going on staying on the edge of that foot, let's go down into pigeon. Lizard. And breathe. Bend that left leg. All right. Nice quad stretch. If you can, lean back and pull that foot slowly towards your body. And breathe. These are big stretches, so do not pull fast. Just let gravity work. All right, drop that foot and let's bring this right foot to the center, toe pointing up. You're on your heel. Take a look, make sure your left hip is above that left knee. Right, and let's push our booty back. Lengthen that left arm down the mat, booty back, and then chest comes down. Awesome. All right, let's go back up to plank. All right, we're going to stay here for 10. So push those shoulders back, belly to your back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Lengthen that head to one wall, feet to the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push it all the way back to downward dog. Push back. Chest is being pushed to those knees, up on those knuckle pads. Sway it side to side. Bring up that left leg. 3 kicks. Bend it, and you know it. Look underneath, reaching that back knee to that back wall. Straighten it out. Coming into your chest for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way through. Low lunge. Right arm all the way up. We're opening up that chest. Reach back, look at those fingers, and come back down and switch it up. Stay in that plank for 2 seconds or so. Every stretch. Switch. Right arm all the way up. All right. Going up to high lunge. Hands in front of that left foot. Power up. Reach for the sky. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's bring those arms all the way down those side walls. Oh, inside of that left foot. Drop that right leg, shoelace to the mat. Wiggle that left foot out to the edge. And again, just apply a little pressure. Opening it up, and then hands come to the outside. Push the knee into the palm. Keep that resistance as you move that leg forward and back out. Forward and back out. One more time. I like this little stretch, little fascia stretch. All right. All right, and from here, going down to low lizard. Keeping on the edge of that other foot, on that left foot. Okay, let's bend that right leg, come back up and grab that foot. Pull it towards your body. Okay, pushing your hip flexor down towards the mat. Release, bring that left foot in, up on your heel. Again, make sure everything's in line. Your right hip is over top of that right knee. Push your booty back. Booty back. Stretch that right arm out and come down. Booty back, chest comes down, right arm reaching down that mat. And come all the way up, and we're going to plank again. And this time, let's do plank twist. So bring that right arm up and back down, other side. And let's go down to chaturanga. Drop your knees, coming all the way down to the mat. Let's push our chest up. Relax those hips. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Just a little wiggle. Come all the way back down to the mat. And let's do that again. Push your chest up. Squeeze those shoulder blades. And come all the way back down to the ground. We're going to go back up to plank, to downward dog. Lock those hands all the way up to your feet. Bend those knees and roll all the way up. Roll those shoulders. And let's get into snowbirds from here. All right, so let's extend. Just going to move this a little bit sideways. All right, so extend that right foot out to the side. Rib cage is up. Let's get those arms out nice and long. Move that way a bit. All right. Let's bring our left arm down to the mat. Reach for the sky, up a centimeter. Keep that core engaged and bring that hand back and forth for 6, 5, belly to your back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And wing dips. Let's go up. We're going to stay here for a second, right? Reach for the sky. Reach down that leg. Breathe. All right, here we go. 6 wing dips. 1. Keeping that core engaged. 2, 3. Try to have those arms nice and long. 5 and 6. And let's bring that left arm down. Hand comes on your hip. All right, extend that leg, toe pointing down. Must be getting heavy. Up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toe tap in the front, heel tap in the back. Close the hip, open the hip. Exaggerate it. Come on, focus on that. Close, roll that hip around. Awesome. Lengthen and crunch it. 1, 2, 3. Really extend, straighten both those arms and legs. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's come all the way up. And other side. Outside of that foot, flat on the mat. Arms come up. Wing down. Belly to your back. Up a centimeter. And let's come across. Rib cage up off those hip bones. 4, 5, and 6. Wing dips. We're going to stay at this top one for a second. Come on, reach those fingertips. Reach that baby finger all the way up there. And let's go. 1, 2. Got to keep that belly to your back. 3, protect your back. 4, 5, and 6. And leg comes up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Toe tap, heel. Close it, open it, close it, open it, close it. Lengthen, crunch it, and extend it. Crunch. Bring that belly to your back. Come on. Make a fist. One more. And extend it. All right. Over here, going right into bird dog. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. All right, belly to your back. 3 clicks of the heel and make a wish for today. Okay, bird dog, left arm, right leg, toe pointing down, holding for 5 breaths or 30 seconds. All right, we're going to slide those arm and leg out to the side for 6, 5, belly to your back, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, and we're gonna crunch it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm losing my balance. 5 and 6. And bring it back out. And now we're going to go right into pigeon. So bring that right leg up, toss it across the mat, lie it down on the mat, and we're going to go right into pigeon from here. So drop, come down. All right. So as you're going into your own comfort zone, and breathe. Okay, we're going to come back up to tabletop. Not knee back. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. All right, and we're going to extend the other arm and leg. And breathe. Reach for those opposite walls. Slide out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen and crunch. Elbow to knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to go right into pigeon. So bring that leg up and across. Straighten that right leg out. Take your time. Awesome stuff. All right, slide that foot back out and let's just, you're on your hands and knees and you're going to go into child's pose. So sit down on those heels. Forehead comes down to the mat and just roll side to side. Let's walk those hands over to the right. Left cheek off a left heel and breathe. And let's go all the way over to the other side. Same thing. Right cheek off of right heel. And back to center. And let's drag those hands, or sorry, just bring those forearms down onto the mat and come up onto your knees. Open up your knees and keep your feet together. And we're going to do some shoulder work. We're going to bring that right arm all the way up to the sky. Look at those fingers way up there and thread the needle. Palm goes up, cheek comes down to the mat, and have a big deep breath in and out, reaching for that wall, and then repeat. Then hand comes all the way up again. And this time, bring it to your back of your head for antler and thread the needle for 3 with that elbow. And bring that hand back down. Let's go do the other side now. Left hand all the way up. Look at those fingers and thread and breathe. And up and thread. And up. And hand comes behind your head for antler and thread. 1, 2, and 3. And now let's bring your forehead down to the mat. Hands come behind your back. Clasp those hands together. And slowly, with your breath, let's bring those arms up a little higher to the sky. And breathe. And as you breathe out, bring those hands up a little higher. And bring those hands all the way back down. Let's take that right hand and grab that left hip and look up. Switch hands. Left hand, right hip. Look up. Coming all the way back down. Reach down the mat. Again, for child's pose, walk those hands even further away. Nice big deep breath in and out. Drag those hands down the mat towards your knees. Up your quads. Roll those shoulders back. And let's bring those hands out in front. Push those shoulders. Let's bring your knees underneath your hips again. They were touching. They're in a V. All right, so push those shoulders back and down, and let's just swipe across, come down, touch, and back up for 4. 3, if you can, touch your heel. If you can, touch the mat behind you. And 4, the further away you touch, the harder it is. Other side. 1, 2, 3, keep that belly to your back. And 4. And let's sit on our mats, with our legs extended out in front of us. And let's give those legs a nice little shakeroo as we open them up. Up there on your sit bones, right? Open those legs up as far as you can. Make sure your toes are pointing up. Your rib cage is up off your hip bones. Belly into your back, so you're not arching, right? You're standing up. Your head is being pulled up to the sky. Bring those arms out. And we're going to swipe that right arm. Try to keep those arms straight. Palm goes up as you're coming to the back. Point that other hand towards your toes and come down. Nice and slowly with a breath out. Hold it there. Reach those arms from wall to wall. Come directly back up, and then let's swipe it across to the other side. Again, try to keep those arms straight and breath work coming down. Blow it out. Come straight up again and coming across to the other side. Up and across and come up and come to the center. Right, let's walk those hands down the mat.
Oh, I was so jealous.
Go as far as you can. Breathe. And then just collapse. Nice and relaxed. It's not really relaxing, is it? This is a tough one. But stay here. Breathe. And then push all the way back up. And let's bring those, shake those legs shut about 3/4 of the way. Bring that right foot into the inner left leg, right? Okay. Standing nice and tall. Make sure your weight, you're on both sit bones, all right? And just open up this knee. Just apply pressure. Again, I don't want you leaning over there right now. I want you nice and tall. I want our bodies in line. Opening up that hip. All right, and 3 crazies coming all the way around. 1, 2, and 3. Look at those fingers way back there and down. Other leg. Bring it into the right inside leg. All right. And again, sitting tall. I want you above your hips. Sitting on those sit bones, right? Toe pointing up. Okay, ready and go. 3 crazies. Oh, reach and look way back there. It's a nice back arch. 1, 2, and 3. And come back, having those legs in front of you and a big shake, shakaroo. Okay, let's get into tabletop once again. All right, so your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips, belly to your back, right? But don't push the back up, right? It does go up a bit because your belly's being pushed to your back, but strong. All right, we're going to do 8 hydrants from here. All right, so bring that leg up and down. 1, belly to your back. 2, try to keep that left hip over top of that right knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's extend that leg out. All right, toe pointing down and bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bend that leg. Okay, sole of that foot. Bring the knee down to the mat and back up. Is that left hip above your knee? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And rainbow touch. Touch on the right side of the mat. Bring that leg all the way over to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and bring it in. And let's go right up onto the other side with hydrants. Ready? Up and down. Right hip above right knee. 2, 3, belly to your back. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Extend that leg. Toe pointing down. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bend that knee and knee goes down and up. 1, 2, hip is over top of that knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Rainbow taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Last one now. And 6. And bring it in and down in child's pose. Sway side to side. All right, let's bring those hands, slide them down the mat toward your knees again, up your quads, and roll it all the way back. And let's sit down onto the mat. All right, bring your hands up to the sky. And we're going to do a nice forward fold. Belly into your back, breath out. And as we're walking down across the ceiling, coming to that wall, you're going to shift your eyes towards your legs, reaching for the wall in front of you. Come on, reach it. Keep reaching, breathing. Reach, reach, reach. And relax it down. And let's massage your calves, or if you can reach your feet, your feet. Poke and prod. And breathe. Nice big breath in and out. Scrunch those toes. Tap on top of those toes. Warm those toes up. Awesome stuff. All right. We're going to roll, bring those hands up, down your legs, up your legs, and roll those shoulders back. Bringing your hands in front of you. Push those shoulders back, and we're going to roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. All the way down. Hands come behind your head, and we're lengthening our bodies from wall to wall. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Hands to T. Bring those knees up above your hips. I want them above your hips. You're going to feel your abs as soon as you do that. If you bring them towards your chest more, you're not going to feel your abs. Bring them above your hips. That's where they should be, right? Belly to the mat. Roll those hips towards your belly button. Feel your core. And let's go over to the right, looking to the left. Supine twist, and bring that hand on top of those knees. And breathe for 3. Hands to T. Bringing those legs back up above your hips. And let's go over to the other side. Bring that hand on top and looking the other direction as well. And breathe. Come back up above your hips, right? Belly to the mat. Feet come down. Right leg go across your left knee and open up that leg, right? Put the pressure on that knee to open up the leg, all right? And then bring that knee in towards your belly button, your palm out on the outside of the knee, push the knee to palm and open it up. Knee to palm and open. And once you've done that, grab behind your left knee and pull that left knee towards your left shoulder, right? And your left heel is in front of that left knee. Pull and push on that right elbow out. Breathe. And relax. And let's do that one more time. Pull and push. And relax. Bring those legs all the way down. Give them a nice little shakeroo. And let's do the other side. Left foot over right knee, open up. Bring the knee to your belly button and knee to palm and open up. Knee to palm. I think I had my hand on the wrong side of my knee the last time. On the inside of your knee, push the knee to palm and open it up. And then we're going to grab behind the right knee and line everything up again. Knee to heel behind knee, knee pulling towards the shoulder. Pull and push. And relax. And pull and pull. Pull and push. And relax. Bring both knees to your chest. Hug and rock side to side. Let's lengthen your right leg, hugging your left. Really letting that right leg lengthen to that wall and hug. And switch.
Okay. Well, my other change is
And switch. And switch. And then bring those knees, legs all the way down to the mat. Extend those hands overhead. And we're going to do some scissors works here. But first we're going to set our abs. So you're lengthening your arms and legs. You're pushing your belly to the mat. You have that blueberry spine. Push the belly to the mat. Roll those hips towards your belly button. Both hands are going to go up to meet your foot above your hip. Reach and back down. 2, focus on your belly. 3, 5, 6, lengthen those limbs. 7 and 8. Right arm to T, left arm, right leg. 1, 2, 3. We're going slow so you can focus on your abs, pushing them into the belly, keeping those legs and arms stretched out. And 8. Both hands together, going to the left leg, up above your hip and reach up. 1, belly to the mat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Left arm to T, right arm, left leg. 1. Above your hip, guys. 2, 3, belly to the mat. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Both legs up above your hips, hands behind your head. Let's open up those legs. We're just going to let those legs open up for a bit. Breathe, keeping that belly pulled to the mat. All right, we're going to thread between those legs and then crisscross. And let's keep our shoulders up off the mat the whole time. So bring your shoulders up right now with your hands, all right? And then reach between those legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands behind your head. Keep those shoulders up. Crisscross. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open and pulse. 2, 3, 4. crisscross, and crisscross, open, and oh, sorry, pulse, crisscross, open, crisscross, and open. And keep your shoulders up off the mat, and let's bring those knees down. You can bend them down to the mat, belly to the back. Come on, and back up and back down. Breath out. Up towards your knees are above your hips, and bring those heels down. Back up, heels down, and up one more time. And let's give those knees a nice hug. Woo, roll side to side. All right, we're going to do 3 rock and rolls to sitting. All right, so 1, whoa, feel my abs. 2, 1 more, and 3, and let's just cross our legs. It's really humid out again today, guys. Matt wanted me to turn on the air conditioning last night. Well, the last 2 nights. I said, just open up your windows. And he goes, I can't sleep. Let's change feet. And so last night he told me again, and Jerry has the app. Left hand over right knee, look behind for 2 breaths. And he sent a picture today of our thermostat, and he wrote boiling, broiled on it. What a guy. It was hot last night, though. I don't think I used any covers. All right, back to center. Heels of your feet together. Bring them in. Open up those legs. And breathe. Remember, with your breath work, you go into that pose a little bit further. Awesome stuff. All right, a couple knee taps. Push your hip flexors. And sit any way you want to sit. Roll those shoulders back. Rib cage up, belly in. All right, let's bring our chin out and in, out, in, out, in. Leave it in with those shoulders, right? So everything is in line. Your whole spine is one great big stripe down your back. And let's take that left ear, keeping those shoulders still. Left ear to left shoulder. Not very good. All right, stay there. Eyeballs up. Eyeballs down. Center. Back to center. Right ear over right shoulder. Got it? Okay, eyeballs up.
You know, there's another one like this.
Eyeballs down. Come back to center. Let's take our chin over to our right shoulder. Come all the way across to the other side. And back to center. And let's draw 3 circles with your nose. Other way.
There's another rack.
3 rock and rolls to ragdoll. Almost done. Massage that spine. Bring the belly to your back. 2 and 3. Coming all the way up to ragdoll, where we're almost done. Nice big deep breath in and out. Circle that head around. Let everything just hang. Hug those knees and say, thank you, knees. Thank you, feet. Thank you, legs, for carrying me through this week. And onward. All right. It's time to close. Soft bend in those knees. Pulse it up your spine and rock and roll all the way up. And roll those shoulders back. All right, and let's just pop it up. High fives. Have a great weekend, everybody. And hopefully we'll see you Monday.
You too, Patty. Have a great weekend.
You too, Joe.